Hey, how's it going, everyone? So welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be talking a little bit about Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, who just recently passed from cancer. I did not expect this at all. I'm still kind of in shock about it. I still can't believe it. I'm still kind of processing it. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about remembering, the first moments of listening to Kevin Conroy's voice. I think the very first time hearing Kevin Conroy's voice was when I was maybe about 6 or 7 years old. I was watching him in the animated movie, the Mask of the Phantasm Batman movie. One of the best Batman animated movies by far. It's got the best twist. My first impression, I could say that was the first time I actually heard him play Batman / Bruce Wayne. It was in that Batman animated movie, and he gives you so much subtlety, intensity, aggression, and sadness, and so many emotions that he really gives you kind of everything in that movie. And then, later on, as I grew up older, I started watching the Batman animated series. As you see him progress, whether it's him being the young Batman in the animated series, in the Justice League series where he's in his prime, and then the Batman Beyond series where it's older Batman, Bruce Wayne. It's just sort of like this roller coaster of so many versions of Batman that Kevin Conroy gave, to the audiences and to the fans. And I just can't believe that he's done so much for this character. And listening to his voice, it was sort of like this therapeutic, soothing voice, but also intense voice as well. Because when I think of Kevin Conroy's voice, I think of my childhood, and there were times where, when both my parents were working, and sometimes, the TV was sort of the main thing I used to look forward to as a kid growing up. My brothers and I, that was something we all bonded over, watching Batman or Superman, Spider-Man or the X-Men. That was our thing that we bonded over. He gave everyone this uniqueness of not feeling alone, listening to Batman, listening to his voice. And, reading a little bit about Kevin Conroy's past, he had a very, traumatizing childhood too, like, with his dad. His dad was like an alcoholic, and then he left, he left his house like at 16 to go study at Juilliard, and study theater and the arts and the plays and such. But I feel like I've gotten to know him on a personal level, even more so with the character. And I feel like Batman is sort of what kind of is identical to his life. And this character's only been voiced by him for over 30 years. He's done so many other solo Batman project films, with Mark Hamill as the Joker, and their chemistry in that Batman animated series is just like on a whole other level. And without Mark Hamill, there would be no Kevin Conroy, and without Kevin Conroy, there would be no Mark Hamill. So they both complement each other very well. Kevin Conroy was really one of the best voice actors in the business, and he was the only one, I thought, that really stood out to me and sort of gave me this, like I say, it was sort of like therapy. And like my eyes were glued to the TV as a kid, and it's just crazy that, that he's gone. But I just think of my childhood. I just think of pretending to be Batman when I was a kid and dressing up. And I still feel like that now. But Kevin Conroy's portrayal as Batman is really a broad picture of what a hero is. And I think that's why I love Batman so much. It's because of the Batman animated series. It just really defined Batman in all sorts of emotional levels, physically, mentally, psychologically, like in every way. I felt like I could relate to something that Batman was going through. And I think that's just why, because he's only one guy basically trying to take on the world, and he's trying to see the light in everything. He's trying to see the good in people. And that's what I've learned from Batman, is like he's a hero, not just trying to fight crime, but he also sees the best in people. And that's sort of what Kevin Conroy's whole concept was. It was like he's projecting his voice to illuminate this character, and he gave it so much life, and he's brought so much joy in my life for so many years. But his legacy will always live on. Yeah, thank you, Kevin Conroy. Thank you so much for everything. All right, well, thanks guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.